Hello, everyone. It is 9:03. We'll go ahead and begin the webinar. Just want to thank everyone for joining us today. And just as a reminder, this webinar is being recorded. But good morning, and thank you for joining us at today's Business Connect EcoHome Network informational webinar. My name is Gabe Reese. I am the Energy Services Manager at San Jose Clean Energy. Presenting with me today is Callie Turner, a Power Resources Specialist and a key member of the team that oversees the EcoHome Network program. So quick overview of today's agenda. First, I'll provide a brief introduction to San Jose Clean Energy, including who we are and how we operate. Then Callie will walk you through the key components of the EcoHome program, including which projects qualify for rebates, who's eligible for a payment plan, and how vendors can participate in the EcoHome network. We'll have a Q&A session at the end of the presentation. However, feel free to submit your questions through the Q&A feature during the webinar. We'll get those addressed at the end. So San Jose Clean Energy is a department within the city of San Jose. We are a not-for-profit energy provider committed to delivering clean and renewable energy at affordable rates. The revenue that is generated through the department is then reinvested back into the community through energy programs and other clean energy initiatives. So San Jose Clean Energy is a community choice aggregator, commonly known as a CCA. There are two parts to your electricity service, how the energy is made and how it gets delivered to your homes and businesses within the city of San Jose. So San Jose Clean Energy is responsible for sourcing the energy through various power purchase agreements, and these power purchase agreements are between newly built clean energy projects. PG&E is responsible for the transmission and distribution, while they also manage the meter read information and maintaining the infrastructure. So in 2002, Assembly Bill 117 was signed into law, allowing cities and counties to form CCAs. CCAs provide communities with local control over their electricity choices, really enabling them to prioritize clean and renewable sources. All CCAs operate as not-for-profit entities, keeping the revenues within the community and being reinvested locally into energy programs and, again, other customer assistance initiatives. Currently, there are 25 CCAs serving over 14 million customers across California, and we are seeing that number continuing to grow. The City of San Jose City Council established San Jose Clean Energy in May 2017, and we launched service in February of 2019, and today serve the entire city of San Jose. Who we serve, our customers. So we serve approximately 350,000 customer accounts. Of those accounts, 326,000 are residential customers. So in a sense, our customers are also your customers. We are committed to supporting both you and them on this journey towards clean energy. We are proud to maintain a 97% participation rate amongst all eligible customers. So San Jose residents who receive our service through San Jose Clean Energy already benefit from cost savings. Customers on our Green Source plan, they receive 62% clean and renewable energy while enjoying an on-average savings. This year, with our new rates starting March 1st, we're having on-average savings of about 8.5% generation savings compared to the rates of the investor-owned utility. Additionally, there are low-income customers enrolled in our SJ Cares program. They qualify for an additional 10% discount on their bills. This is an exclusive savings program to San Jose Clean Energy that San Jose Clean Energy has provided. So for our customers, we do have customers, both residential and commercial, who wish to support our transition to 100% clean and renewable energy. Our customers who are on that plan, it's called our Total Green Plan. And basically this plan is really there to further support our goal, right? And so any businesses or residents that are looking to, they want to know that their energy is coming from 100% clean renewable sources. We go out and we can purchase that additional energy for them. And again, helping us meet that goal of citywide goal of serving our customers with 100% clean renewable energy. And at this point, I'll hand it over to Callie. She'll provide some more details on the EcoHome program.
Great. Thank you, Gabe, and thank you all for joining us today. As Gabe mentioned, I'm Callie Turner, a building decarbonization program specialist working on the EcoHome programs, which I'll review today. San Jose Clean Energy's program goals are to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, align with Climate Smart, who develops the city's climate action plan, promote equity, and increase affordability to support our environmental justice community members while benefiting our customers and community as a whole. The Bay Area Air Quality Management District, or BACMed, I think now BAD, established rules that will prohibit the sale of gas-powered water heaters and furnaces with staggered effective dates seen here. We want to ensure contractors and customers are aware of these forthcoming rules and know of programs to provide support to customers as these rules are rolled out. First, I'm going to talk about the EcoHome rebate program. This program supports the adoption of heat pump water heaters and heat pump HVAC systems, plus add-ons for measures like attic insulation, panel upgrades, circuit pausers and splitters, and pre-wiring for things like EV chargers, electric cooking, and electric drying. The program has a base incentive plus enhanced rebates for customers meeting our environmental justice community qualifications. Our environmental justice community enhanced rebates provide enhanced rebates for folks in geographical areas burdened by pollution and or are income qualified. Customers can qualify by showing enrollment in Carafera or SJ Cares, CalFresh, Section 8 housing, among other income qualified programs. Or if they live in one of these highlighted census tracts and have an income at or below 150% AMI or area median income, they could also qualify for these enhanced rebates. We have a tool on our program website where customers can input their address and see if they live within one of these census tracts. And then more information on the qualified programs, required documents, and a breakdown of the income by household size can be found on the program website in the Environmental Justice Community Qualification document. So the rebate is driven by the customer. The customer will submit the application to reserve the rebate. We will review and approve the application. The reservation is valid for 120 days after application approval. And then once the installation is complete, the customer will submit the claim and we will review and disperse the payment. So the customer will indicate on the claim where they want the payment sent. It can go to themselves or to the homeowner or you, the contractor, and payment can be expected in about 4 weeks after claim approval. The program currently has $989,000 in incentive budgets available through June. We are currently seeking council approval for $2.7 million for next fiscal year. Next, I'm going to go over our other building electrification program, EcoHome Payment Plan. So this program provides zero interest on bill financing up to $5,000 that can be paid back over 2, 3, or 5 years on the customer's monthly electricity bill. There are no credit checks, no fees, and is conveniently paid back on the customer's monthly PG&E bill. This can be stacked with the rebate to provide even more upfront funding. The payment plan is different in the fact that the financed amount is paid directly to you, the eligible contractor. It's never passed through the customer. And payments can be expected in 2 to 4 weeks, depending on whether you select to enroll in direct deposit or wish to receive a mail check. To be eligible for the payment plan, the customer must install eligible upgrades with an eligible contractor. I'll go over how you could become an eligible contractor for the payment plan later in the slides. And all of these eligibility requirements will be verified by us when reviewing the application and claim. So some customer eligibility requirements. They do need to be a San Jose Clean Energy residential customer. They can own or rent the property. We will just need the property owner's approval. The customer needs to be current on their last 3 San Jose Clean Energy billing statements, and they can only have one active loan with the City of San Jose. Before work or installations can begin, the customer does need to have a fully executed customer loan agreement, and confirmation will be sent to you and the customer when that occurs. All right. So looking at the process on the customer side of things, the customer will select the upgrades and the eligible contractor they want to work with. The customer will submit the application through the program website. We will review and approve the application, at which time we will route the customer loan agreement for signatures, first by the customer and then by the city. Once that is fully executed, a confirmation email will be sent to the customer as well as the selected eligible contractor to let them know that work can begin and that they have 120 days to complete the installation. And this is where the contractor picks up the process. So once installations are completed, the eligible contractor will work with the customer to complete some required documents and the claim form. The contractor will submit the claim form to us for review. And once that is approved, we will issue payment to the eligible contractor, and the customer will begin repaying the financed amount on their monthly electricity bill. So I wanted to highlight this document as it's a very important document that is updated at the claim. This is Exhibit G, the final project verification and loan terms form. It's an addendum to the customer loan agreement that was signed prior to installation and should reflect the final project cost in details. So if something changes during installation, that's okay. We would just update it here. And this needs to be completed by the customer and the contractor. So what documents are needed at the claim? The contractor will work with the customer to complete the final project verification and loan terms form. And then the contractor will submit the final project verification and loan terms form, as well as the EcoHome payment plan claim form, itemized contractor invoices, photos of the newly installed measures, photos of proof of decommissioning of the previous equipment, as well as a copy of the city permits. Once documents are submitted, we will review and ensure that program and equipment specifications have been met, and then we will complete and provide a final truth in lending form to the customer, send payment to you, either by check or direct deposit, and then the customer will begin repaying the financed amount on their monthly bill. So next, I'm going to go into the EcoHome network and how you could participate. So there's 2 pathways You could either participate and work with customers who are receiving the EcoHome rebate. Once we receive 2 approved claims with you selected as their contractor, we will update the EcoHome Network website with your information. Or you could enroll as an eligible contractor for the EcoHome payment plan. And this would entail attending a 30-minute virtual training with program staff and then submitting some required documentation like your W-9, active contractor's license, a copy of your general liability insurance, and if you wish to enroll in direct deposit, we'll need a ACH form. Once those are all completed and reviewed and verified, staff will route the contractor participation agreement for review and signature, first by you, the contractor, and then it'll go to the city for signatures. And once that is complete, you will be an eligible contractor to participate in the EcoHome payment plan. Or you could do both. You could participate in the rebate and the payment plan. So this is another way of looking at it for option 2. You would submit the network application linked on the EcoHome Network the EcoHome Network website, and then staff will reach out requesting the required documentation and schedule a 30-minute virtual training with you. Once we've reviewed and verified the documents, we will route the contractor participation agreement for signatures. And then I wanted to highlight a tool and resource that we have on the EcoHome Network website. It is the EcoHome Network Manual, and it will include details on customer and contractor eligibility requirements, equipment specifications, rebate and payment plan processes, environmental justice community qualifications, and then required documentation for the claim. And then we can take a moment and you can scan the QR codes for whichever resource you want to check out right now. And then we will open it to questions. If we don't get to your question today, we will follow up with you after the presentation.
Okay, thank you, Callie. We do have a question here. It says, is this program only for SFR? Is it open to multifamily as well?
It's open to both. However, I would review the equipment specifications because the measures only support in-unit upgrades, not central systems.
Okay, thank you. We have another question as well. How many contractors are already approved?
Yeah, I think we are up to 16 or 17 contractors enrolled as eligible contractors for the payment plan.
Okay, thank you. One other question we have is fuel switching a requirement?
For the water heater, yes. But it's not required that the customer already have AC. But yeah, for the water heater, it is required.
Okay, thank you. We have another question that says, since this presentation is recorded, is there a way for us to go back and view it again? And the answer to that is yes. We will be sending the slides along with the link to the recorded presentation. And then another question we have is, what type of contractors are you looking for?
Yeah, so if you install heat pump water heaters or heat pump HVAC systems, those are the folks we're looking for. And then if you also provide like pre-wiring or panel upgrades and attic insulation, that would be a bonus, or if you have subcontractors that do that work.
Okay. Here's another one. Is this program stackable with Bayren or Tech Clean?
Yeah, I would have to double check Bayren, but I believe so. Um, but the both the rebate and the payment plan are stackable with state and federal funding, as long as they are available.
Okay. Thank you. Here's another one. Is there a requirement for DR or TOU?
Not right now, but we do ask just as like an optional question whether or not the water heater is Wi-Fi enabled.
Okay. Here's one more. How long does it take for a contractor to be approved?
Oh, it kind of just depends on how soon we can schedule the 30-minute training, um, and how quick the replies are. I think it could be done within a week if we're really on top of things, and we have availability.
Okay, and then thank you. We have another one. These are great questions. Keep them coming. Who is the best point of contact to reach out to if we have further questions?
Yeah, so if you have questions about the network or the payment plan, you can reach out to the email here, the top one, askprograms@sanjoseca.gov. For the rebate, we have a program implementer, SMUD. So if you have questions specific to the rebate, you can reach out to them at SJCE programs@smud.org. And then if you have just like general questions about San Jose Clean Energy, you could reach out to info@sanjoseca.gov.
Okay, those are most of the questions that we have right now. So I would encourage you if you, for those attending, if you have any other questions you'd like to add. Oh, here's another one. Um, is a closed permit required?
It is highly recommended for both programs.
Okay. And the next one is to clarify, we only need to provide a copy of the permit and not a signed off permit.
Yeah, so that connects back to the last questions. We do highly recommend that final inspections are complete at the claim.
Okay, thank you. I'm looking here. Um, let's see here. I think just trying to track these questions here. Hmm, let's see. Um, and I think, let me see here. Here we go. Here's some more. We had him say recommended but not required. Callie, I think it was that last question.
Oh, yeah.
So it's recommended but not required. Okay. Um, they asked because can be challenging to get the inspection scheduled with the city due to the customer.
Yeah, it's something that we're watching right now, because we are aware of timing and um, scheduling those inspections.
Okay. And that would delay payment. They continued on. So
Mhm.
we're aware of it and working on it. Our preference is given to contractors that invest in their community by going through a state-approved apprenticeship.
No, the ways to become a contractor on the network are those that I've laid out. There's no other requirements.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. Any other questions? Oh, here we go. Are we able to market this program to generate interest?
Oh, yes, definitely. Also, I apologize. I think I accidentally muted um, my mic. So I just caught the end of that about marketing. If there was a question before that, I would need that repeated.
Um, are preferences given to contractors that invest in their community by going through a state-approved apprenticeship?
Oh, yes. Um, no, the requirements to become a contractor on the network are only those that I laid out in this presentation.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right. Any other questions? And speaking of marketing, just to let you know, we'll be having another one of these webinars as well on April the 3rd. Okay, do you AQPL? Not sure what that means. Sounds very technical, Callie.
I am not familiar with that either.
Yeah, maybe that person, if you can elaborate a little more, that'd be great. Oh, sorry. Do you have a QPL, qualified product list?
No, we don't. Our equipment specifications aren't listed out by product, but rather efficiency rating.
Okay, thank you. Any other questions? There we go again. What is the minimum rating for HPWHS?
I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let me read that.
If you
Oh, heat pump
can.
water heaters, sorry.
Oh yeah, heat pump.
Um, yeah, so the minimum uniform energy factor is 3.3 or gate greater, unless it's 120 volt or a split system.
Okay. When will the city council be considering the funding for the next fiscal year?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm new to the city, so I'm still learning timing. But we just went to council earlier this week, and we'll be going back for full approval, again in April. So we should know soon, about the approved amount.
Okay, thank you. Um, let's see, any other questions? Is there a web page that we can visit to see where the budget is and how much funding is left?
Yeah, so we don't currently have a budget tracker on the website, but we will update contractors and customers, if funding becomes limited.
Okay. Um, one more question is coming. We'll give it a second here while they type it in.
Mhm.
Any other questions? Please feel free to ask. Is there a limit to multifamily reservation funds, or is the 989,000 open to both SFR and multifamily?
Yeah, so currently, that 989,000 is open to both single family and multifamily. However, multifamily is limited to 5 units currently.
Okay. Let's see here. He said, can we start our participant?
Do you mean the contractor participation agreement?
Let's see if they answer here. If we can get a little more clarification, that'd be great.
They said yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you are welcome to review it. It's on the EcoHome Network website, but we route it through SimplySign. So just to save yourself some time, I would hold off from signing it and completing it until after we route it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's one more. Are homeowners automatically on SJCE or do they have to join? Gabe, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I can take that one. So for the homeowner themselves, as I stated in the presentation, we do have a 97% participation rate. So more than likely, the homeowner is going to be a customer of SJCE. And the way that it works is City Council votes to participate in the CCA program, and customers are automatically enrolled into SJCE service on the generation side of their PG&E bill. So they don't need to sign up to be a part of San Jose Clean Energy unless they've taken the action to opt out, intentionally opted out. Then they may not be, but we are, they can always opt back in. So on our website, they're welcome to opt back in, and then they can participate fully in the program.
Okay, thank you, Gabe. Let's see. If the homeowner lives in the designated tracts, are they automatically eligible and qualify? Do they still need to go to the website for approval?
So I'm going to answer, but let me know if this isn't what you're looking for. Um, in addition to living in one of those census tracts, they'll also have to provide tax documents showing that they are at or below 150% of the area median income. Um, and everyone will have to submit an application to be considered for the rebate or payment plan.
Okay, thank you. He said, got it. Okay, the next question is, how would the payment plan work if a customer has solar? A lot of these people have very low electric bills. So if this is how they pay back the 5,000, couldn't that create a situation where the electric bill is not enough to cover this amount?
Yes, so customers are not able to use their NEM credits or solar credits towards the on-bill financed amount. They will have to pay that financed amount on their monthly bill, whether or not they have electric generation charges for that month.
And Callie, just to add it just from the billing side of things, it is an additional line item, right?
Yes.
So it really it's just adding that repayment, that on-bill financing option to their current invoice.
Mhm.
Okay, and we have another question. Is this program already live? Can the customers already start submitting applications?
Yes, they are both live.
Let's see here. Any other questions? Okay, here's one. Does it matter if the customer is under city jurisdiction or county?
Yes, it does matter. They will need to be within the city of San Jose territory. The city has a GIS map where folks can look up their address and see if they fall within the city boundaries. They may be in an unincorporated part of San Jose. And in that case, they would likely be a Silicon Valley clean energy customer and not a San Jose clean energy customer.
All right, here's another one. It says, sorry if you covered this already, but is there a web page the customer or contractor can go to and enter their address and see if they are a San Jose clean energy customer? Surprisingly, many homeowners do not know.
Yeah, so the city does have a GIS map to see if you're within the city boundaries. However, to check whether or not they're a San Jose Clean Energy customer, they would need to look at their PG&E bill, and I think Gabe could speak more to that.
Yeah, so what they would see is around page 3 or 4, they would see a section where you get their page 1 of your invoice, and then about 3 or 4 pages down from that, you would see charges, generation charges from San Jose Clean Energy. So if you log into your PG&E account on the PG&E website, if you don't have a hard copy of your bill handy, which most of us just don't automatically, you just log into your PG&E account. You can go through last month's invoice, and you can see charges from San Jose Clean Energy on there, and that is a clear indicator that you are a customer. And we're also on page 1, so you not only will you'll see 2 charges there on page 1 as well, from PG&E for delivery and then San Jose Clean Energy for generation. So there's 2 places that you'd be able to tell. And if you have any trouble, you can always call the call center as well. And they can say if you can't log into your PG&E account, if there's issues there, you're welcome to call the call center that we have, and they would be able to verify that for you.
All right, thank you both. Um, Waiting to see if anyone has any last questions. Thank you for all your questions, everybody attending. These are great questions. Appreciate them. Um, all right. Don't see any other coming in right now. So, Gabe, I'll pass it back to you to close it out if that's okay.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Laura. Well, thank you, everyone. We appreciate your time today. We're, again, I think I speak for all of San Jose and then the programs team in Cali when we say, we really appreciate your participation in today's webinar. We look forward to a successful EcoHome program and including you in the network and continuing to support, the customers, your customers and our customers and your business, the transition to clean energy. Callie, I don't know if you have any final words, but I just wanted to, thank everyone for joining us today. Really look forward to connecting with you more.
Yes. Yeah, I second that. Thank you all for coming.
Perfect. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.